Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, welcome to the HASANABI broadcast. I'm Sam Piker, and this is the HASANABI broadcast coming to you live from sunny and actually quite warm Los Angeles, California. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is a very special day. Is it because the market's tanking, the market's crashing, and we will inevitably bring about the anti-capitalist, socialist, full luxury, automated gay space communist utopia because the contradictions are finally coming to a close? Is that the reason why I'm so excited? Is that the reason why? No, that's not. That's part of it, but that's not the only reason. Your jawline looking snatched this morning? Thank you. I'm also wearing my old capitalism is voluntary, get bread or get dead shirt. This is the one that you guys wanted so much and so aggressively that I guess in the midst of all these tariffs, Warren James out of nowhere goes, hey, by the way, without telling you, we actually started manufacturing these again. And we're just going to drop it. In the midst of the tariff convo, I guess never let a crisis go to waste. I mean, it's union made, American made. It don't impact us, but it's just crazy that they chose today of all days to drop it. Folks, I'm Sam Piker, this is HASANABI broadcast, coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, where this is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what's going on in the world of HASANABI Piker. Obviously, it's a very dynamic day. It's a very crazy day. We obviously got a lot going on in the world. I'm going to be talking about all of that and more. But personal news-wise, I didn't really do much last night. I didn't really do much at all, as a matter of fact. Hung out with Papa, and that's pretty much it. He's just been like going over all of the boxes and stuff that I have all around the house and just like going crazy mode on these boxes. He's going on a tear. He's like cleaning the house up crazy style. And before people freak out about that, yes, he is quite literally a college professor. He's done consulting work his whole life. He used to be a holdings manager. He's a fucking lobbyist for the Turkish government for one of the largest companies on the planet. And yes, he still fucking cleans my goddamn house. I don't even ask him. I'm like, Dad, you're 60. Don't do this. And he's like, no, I'm gonna do it. Before people misunderstand this concept, because you might be thinking like, my dad ain't shit. He don't do nothing for me like that. This is how Turkish families are like, I think, or specifically my family, they're just, this is how it is. Yeah. Clean your room, son. Tariff affecting Switch 2 prices. Will this radicalize the gamer population? No, because they're stupid. Gamers are stupid. They deserve less. As a matter of fact, you just gave me a fat W. Anything that makes gamers sad, I'm happy. I'm just kidding. I know a lot of you guys like Nintendo Switch. I keep Googling how to become white Chinese. You will never be white Chinese. Only I get to have that honor. I'm already white Chinese, baby. My last name being Uyghur on my mother's maiden side. Like, I'm already white Chinese. There's nothing more white Chinese than a dude in Xinjiang, What about Brace? I mean, technically, he is the honorary white Chinese guy. Like, Hassan, are tariffs going to affect the economy? Are you kidding me? No. Anyway, personal news-wise, yeah, I worked out this morning, and let me tell you, I hit a pretty decent number here. I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty proud of it. So, for me, on the incline bench press, which is weirdly, like, comparatively better than my flat usually. Like, it's not higher than my flat. Obviously, it can't be higher than the flat because flat is like much meatier part of the chest. But for my incline, in comparison to my regular flat bench press, like my incline bench was pretty high. And right before this one, I did 215 for a fairly easy 8. And I just went crazy with it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do 2 plates. And basically, I didn't want to stress it. I didn't want to like fail. I didn't want to go through failure. So I stopped it there, but it's pretty good for 2 plates, 225. Sam Sulek got a private gym and says he wants to do collabs now.
Sam Sulek revealed his new private gym. This entire gym is filled with Arsenal strength equipment.
This has been quite a while.
I would love to do a collab with Big Boy right here. I don't know where he is though. How big is your schlong? I don't know. Big enough. Never heard complaints. The boy's trying to get back in shape for the summer. As you can see here, the abs are kind of gone. You can still see the dig V's, which is good. It's not bad, but like the abs are gone a little bit, and I got to fix that, okay? Got to fix that. Looking like young Stalin, thank you. He was very handsome. He was like 5'3", but he was very handsome regardless, so thank you for saying that. And he did cool shit when he was young. He robbed banks, which I think is very cool. That's like one of the coolest things you can do is rob banks. How's your 401k doing, bruh? Bruh, I do not look at that kind of stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now, I do not look at that kind of stuff at all. Bernie announced LA rally. I know. I'm already in collaboration with them right now. I'm talking to them. I want to do something when he's out here. Hopefully, if he has more time. I don't know. I just like, I can't in good conscience let Lex Fridman have like an 8-hour sit down with Bernie and me have like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think about all the time, where I'm just like, come on, dude. I need a little bit more than that. Oh no. Bro. The situation for the Israeli left is so dire right now. The Israeli HASANABI heads are literally being shipped into prison. Okay, we lost another one. Israel just wants my numbers to go down so bad that the fucking genocidal apartheid state has decided to basically jail all of the HASANABI heads in here. We lost another HASANABI head. She is now in Israeli prison for refusing to serve and becoming a conscientious objector. This is unacceptable. But yeah, it's Friday. We'll do some fun vibes overall. Don't worry, but we got a lot of news to cover. Obviously, the crisis and the collapse of the American economy, perhaps the global economy in general. This is something that we must talk about, of course, but we'll do some fun stuff as well. I might play Kingdom Come, finally do the gay sex mission on Kingdom Come today. Because like I've played it all the way to the end basically. And now I've been worried about like accidentally playing the gay sex part off stream. And if I do that off stream, then it's gay. You know what I mean? Then like I'm gay. But if I do it on stream and you guys hold my hand through the process, then it's like, oh, it's for content. It's not gay. Are you going to DC, Hasan? Man, is in the title, man. Is in the title. This is why many of you need Islam, okay? Because in the words, the first verse in the Quran is to read, okay? Is urging you to read. In the name of Allah, read. That's why you need the Quran. That's why you need Islam in your life. You need to revert, bro. All of you need to revert right now. Say the Shahada. Say the Shahada right now and revert to Islam. Because honestly, many of you need to learn how to read first and then start reading as well. Yeah, all of you need Allah and to read the Quran. Day 2 of the stock market plummeting. That's probably good, right? Please stop winning. We're winning so much, Mr. President. I don't want to win any longer. I love Tesla. Everything's computer. I love Tesla. I love Nintender. Everything's computer. Taking the PJ, yes, my private jet that I own with my billions of dollars. I shorted the market, and I just want to say, guys, I'm sorry. You know, I had to use all of the knowledge that I have over the comings and goings. And yeah, day of liberation, I shorted the market big, okay? And yeah, maybe I made a couple billion off of that. They're calling it the big short. They're calling it the biggest short. Yeah, how else am I going to feed my crippling Quaaludes addiction? They don't even sell the good ones anymore. They don't make them anymore since the 90s. So it's like really difficult for me to get the 90s style Quaaludes. And therefore, I have to make billions of dollars and I have to do the big short. Sorry. That's right. I invested big. And then I'm going to buy the dip. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Ladies and gentlemen, buy the dip. That's right. I can't believe you shorted 500M and made $1 billion. That's right. I did because I got motion like that. I got motion that's worth the entirety of the ocean, if you know what I mean. You already bought up all the Zins. There's no dip left to buy. Low key, I did go to one of my smoke shops that I go to every now and then to get like fat stacks of Zins. It just looked diminished, right? When I walked in and I was like, did the tariffs already start? What the fuck is going on? And he's like, nah, dude, Los Angeles County came in and, you know, we're not allowed to sell tobacco products for the month. They got hit by the Gestapo. Gruesome Governor Gavin Newsom of California Oblast came after one of my smoke shops where I can purchase flavored Zins because he just doesn't want me to have fun, I guess. I see you, Gavin. You don't want me on your podcast. You want to take away my fucking Zins. This is a personal slight against me. God damn it, we're living in California. What the hell is going on? Everyone, what the hell's going on? The people must rise up in arms against the gruesome governor of California Oblast, gruesome Governor Gavin Newsom, because we need our Zins back. One of my boy shops got raided for the same thing a bit ago, lol. Yeah, it's messed up, dude. It's messed up. It's messed up. Anyway, you know what else is messed up? The economy. You know what else is also messed up on top of the economy? The fact that gamers are not going to be able to get their treats, specifically Nintendo. Everything's computer, everything's Nintendo. That's right. Switch 2 pre-orders are delayed in the United States amidst the new Trump tariffs. Let's take a look.
Very quick and disappointing update for you lovely people. As reported by The Verge, Nintendo has halted pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2 in the United States. The original plan was that it would start on the 9th of April, but that is not the case anymore. There is no new date at the time of recording. Nintendo have simply stated that they will update the timing at a later date. However, the launch date of the 5th of June has not changed. The reasoning for this is to assess the potential impact of tariffs and evolving market conditions. If you need me to spell it out any more clearly than that, this is
It's Trump. It's because of Trump. It's directly Trump. And it's so undeniably Donald Trump's insane actions that like gamers cannot even point the finger at Brandon, which is the saddest part of this, because normally at the very least you could be like, oh, this is somehow Brandon's fault. But if you're a reactionary gamer right now who wants to like play the new Nintendo Switch stuff, and I assume many reactionary gamers don't even play Nintendo stuff because like it's baby games and they're big burly men and they look to what the latest Nintendo releases are so they can just be like, this is for girls. And it's like, yeah, it is. Why are you commenting on this? But that's besides the point. I'm sure there are some right-wing gamers out there that are like, you don't need it. You want it. Exactly. For me, I'm a Steam Deck boy anyway. But yeah, for all the Christian gamers out there that want to play family-friendly games and stuff, get wrecked. You're not going to be able to do that. And it is directly because of Denalde. It is directly because of the Don. JD Pondon said, no more treats. JD Pondon said, permanent first world genocide. The suburbs will cry tears of blood. He said he is going to disrupt the commodity production piece by piece and rebuild it in the most spectacular fashion. He's going to do it all. That's my GOAT. That's my king. No more games, no more treats, ladies and gentlemen.
In response to the recent tariffs that have been put in place by the US government. What this boils down to is because of these recent tariffs, the Nintendo Switch 2 may not launch at the previously listed price of $449.99. Nintendo had also previously announced that the Switch 2 would be able to pre-order from their own website starting on the 8th of May, but it is not clear whether this date has been affected or not. We'll have a full list of sources in the description down below if you want to read more into this. For now, though, I'll leave.
Yeah, JD Pondon, degrowth Don. You don't need the treats. You fucking treat Larites Don. He is Maoist. He's a Maoist third worldist, and that's what it is. He said, no more free trade. Free trade is not so free. After all, it's called unequal exchange. And that's right. For far too long, we have toiled, we have exploited the global south. We will put an end to this. We will exploit our own labor class instead. No more labor aristocracy. The American soil will be toiled by the peasantry. That's right, I'm bringing the peasants back. Although America never had peasants, we're bringing it back. I looked at all the countries with peasants and I saw they've done wonderful things. I love my big, beautiful peasants. Yeah, political power grows out of the barrel of a tariff. Never forget, the suburbs surround the cities. Not the rural areas, but the rural land, but the suburbs instead, and exurbs too. Donald Trump is a Maoist, but Maoist treat Larite. Welcome to DC. Our food is better than LA's food. That is the insane statement. I have been to DC. DC, I feel like, is notorious for having what? DC is notorious for having the worst food out of like all of the major cities. That's crazy. Like you could say that about Chicago, right? Chicago, higher density of Michelin star restaurants than Los Angeles. You could say that about New York. That's competitive. But it's crazy it's just funny to think like DC has any stay here, any say in like the food game.